What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you guys with another market watch today. Dimension Shifter is just an amazing card. I really like it. I play Pure Thunder currently right now, and I'm using this card in it, and it works absolutely amazing. You're playing against any Pure Orcus build, turn 1, you drop Shifter, and if they don't have that Call by the Grave, their turn's probably gonna end. They might maybe end with like an Abyss Dweller, or maybe try to go for combo, but once Dimension Shifter hits Graveyard, and they don't put anything on board, as a Thunder Dragon player, you can easily do AK to the face. Now, obviously, there's different variants of the decks you're going to play of Orcus, Orcus Lunalights, Pure Orcus, Orcus Sky Strikers, all those kind of variants, but nevertheless, I think Shifter's is a phenomenal card. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I post daily pictures talking about these cards. Description down below. Go in it. And if you guys want to hit the like button on this video, I ain't stopping you. Make sure also hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And comment question of the day. What are you going to be playing? I mean, we're about a month away from the ban list. The meta's about to shift. We know this. So what are you looking to play right now? And the deck you're looking to play, are you looking to bet on that deck to pass the ban list? Or are you just playing that deck up and into the ban list in which you will swap a different deck? Once again, let me know in the comments section down below. Personally, I'm definitely sticking with Thunder Dragons. I know people are saying, well, V, Colossus can get hit to 1. Sure, but I'm just going to play Thunder Dragon combo. I'm waiting for the cards to come in the mail. My second copy of Seafried, my 11 years and all that stuff. And that's more than likely what I'm going to be playing for moving forward in the new format. Just want to know what you guys are playing and how you liking it so far. Now, as far as OTS on Pack 12, the values are finally thrown onto the market. This is the first values, by the way, so just wait because it's going to change. We know this for a fact. Sound Judgment is not going to be $125. In fact, I think some of these prices are actually incorrect. So let's look at it right now. We got Sound Judgment about $125, Twin Twitches being roughly around $100, and Chaos Dragon Levianeer being around $80. So let me give you my first, what I think is going to happen to these cards in the market. Right off the gate, I think the number one card that's going to go high in value is going to be Twin Twisters. I think that's the most valuable card from this set because it's generic and everyone's going to be using it. I mean, yes, Sound Judgment is great, but that's for control. Chaos Dragon Levianeer is phenomenal, but that's for only Thunder Dragon combos and any kind of combo deck. And you got players that are not playing those decks, they're still going to want cards like Twin Twisters, which once again, I think is going to be the money card of this set right off the gate. I do think Chaos Dragon Levianeer can go up in value, while with the post-ban list, Thunder Dragon, the Seafried combos is still, in my opinion, going to be one of the best decks around. Easily ban list proof, unless Konami unlocks like Max C, or we see a couple of other cards, a couple of shifts in the meta, but I think this is one of the best decks. So this might go down with Chaos Dragon Levianeer and then go back up. But looking at Twin Twisters, I don't see this card moving for a long while. In fact, first of all, let me just say, every card in OTS on Pack 12 is amazing. Like, all these cards are absolutely gorgeous. Ultimate Rare Sound Judgment. By the way, Konami, thanks for letting us know about the Lost Art print. We don't want that anymore. I mean, it's cool, but if we can get it, we can get it. But OT Judgment, yeah, I'll get that over Lost Art. We got Twin Twisters Ultimate Rare, which, let's be honest, is a long overdue Ultimate Rare. I mean, we have Mystical Space Typhoon Ultimate Rare. We have Cosmic Cyclone Ultimate Rare. This is kind of a given, and it's kind of cool to see it finally come out. And then we got Chaos Dragon Levianeer, which is an Ultimate Rare that came out of left field. I really wish this was Ash Blossom and Joy Spring. Even though I'm looking to play this card, I really wish Ash as an ulti would have been better. But nevertheless, this is still an amazing Ultimate Rare setup. And any of you can play a cracking Ultimate OTS 1 Pack 12 and pull in one of these ultis is not going to complain. And then like last set, when you pulled a Hayate, or what is it, Kana, I think it was Kana last set, and you were like, yep, this is bad. Now, with these price points being so insanely high, if you do go to your locals and you do pull these, what do? Well, in my opinion, I think you trade in for 2 Ultimate Rare Pod Desires, which are super undervalued right now. I mean, looking at OTS 1 Pack 11, Dingyushi is starting to fall. With a $40 market price, its value is roughly around 37. Kana being roughly around 13, we're seeing it barely held $11 price point. No. Ultimate Rare Pot of Desires at an OTS 1 Pack 11 with a $56 market price is at $54. I'm not even joking. Like, if you pulled any one of these, and most Yu-Gi-Oh players with the hype alone would trade you, for the most part, 2 Pot Desires, which is roughly around $104, $108 for Twin Twisters, or definitely for a Sound Judgment, because of the market, that's what it shows right now. And we don't have anyone throwing other values in the market. So what I think is going to happen is, I think Yu-Gi-Oh players that pull these should really trade for Desires. They really should. That's the more bang for your buck. Definitely has huge interest of going up higher in value in the future. And if you get 2 Ultimate Rare Pot Desires for 1 Sound Judgment, that's insane, because the value of Ultimate Rare Sound Judgment will be going down. It's not going to maintain a $125 price point. But that's what I think about these ultimate rares. I think they're all phenomenal, and OTS Tournament Pack 12 looks amazing. Obviously, Primal Being token, something everybody wants. Everybody wants this token. Nibiru is just such a great card to finally get a Primal Being token, and these tokens look amazing. I haven't actually not seen them up until the setup for this video, but this token looks absolutely amazing. Everyone wants one of these tokens, and I think that every Yu-Gi-Oh player now will finally have access to get these tokens. Well, with them going to their OTS stores and playing in tournaments. Usually, you pay like $5. You get an OTS pack. If your local tries to charge 10, they can do that and can give you OTS 2 OTS packs. I know someone recently mentioned in my comment section in my previous video that their locals are charging $10 and not all players can afford it. Their locals can do that. I know it sucks. Maybe I'll do a video talking about things locals can and cannot do in the future, because there's a real big miss and gray area, but they can do that, unfortunately. That's really terrible that they are doing that, though. It's better to give like players an option. Hey, you want to pay $10 and get 2 OTS packs, or $5 and get 1? You can't charge 15 for 3, by the way. So don't try. If you're an OTS store watching my video, you cannot charge. You can only do up to 10. In which you got to give out 2 OTS packs minimum. Look at the other super rares. Once again, they're very high in value. Leonis, Grand Maj is the one I think everyone really cares about. It's $7, and I mean, okay, so we can see over here this guy, whoever listed these cards, Yu-Gi-Oh! Black Market. He got 6, 6, and 12. So these are probably the listing from what he's open or expected to get, I guess. With the Primal Being token, 3 of them I've already sold at $10. Because he always puts up things up at roughly around an even number, or like 25s. Leonardo, someone bought a play set. Grand Maju, I guess, has been selling good for him. They're $7 right now. That's what they're going for. These are the going rates, by the way. Okay, let me just throw it out there as well. And these aren't going rates right, for throughout the next week. It's just right now. So if you do go to your OTS locals today and you do pull a Grand Maju, I would highly recommend you put it at the going rate of $7. People might go, well, it's gonna go down. Sure, it's going to go down. I agree. But if you want it right now, the value is 7. That's how it works. And I know a lot of people go, well, V, it will go down in the future, so I'll come a deal. No, why? I mean, that's the market. The market's vicious, and that's how it is. Or get some more skeletons at $7, and I guarantee these are selling all over the place. So I'm gonna get Jack Jaguar, another card that's at $7, as well as Rage. So Endymion. Looks like nobody's bought it, but this is a great super rare out of this set for any Pendulum players out there. I do like the fact that we have Tenyi Spirits in here, like Adhara and Vishuddha, 2 of the most hyped Tenyi cards, and in Vishuddha's case, most played Tenyi cards we have right now. Time Thief Redo is great as a super rare. Would love to see some more Time Thief support. I love Time Thieves. The artwork looks good, the game mechanics are fun, and I would love to see more of more super rares of these cards, because it looks amazing. Kaminari Attack is a $5 common. Yeah, I don't know about that. But it's cool to see Kaminari Attack and Yu-Gi-Oh! Players having access to that card again. Well, with Thunder's being recently reprinted in the Make It to 2019. It's cool to see Kaminari Attack. Flame Buffalo, $4 price point, 78-cent shipping. I mean, that I would have definitely made it a little bit lower. Original print Flame Buffalo, super rare, added a structure X, roughly around $4. So I mean, that's on him. That's his business plan. And you see a bunch of other cards over here in this set. This set looks really good. It's cool to see High Speed Void Shambara as well in here. Even though it already has super rare reprint, it's still cool to see it like that. And there's a bunch of other cards, Akunin Gigantus, if you're looking to play Burning Abyss, which I'm personally excited about because I want to play some of these. So yeah, OTS on Pack 12 looks really good. And it's finally good to see it drop onto TCG Player. Obviously, if you're OTS store, you can't sell it. They didn't post it yet, but yeah, no. If you're OTS store, you can't sell these. I think that it's kind of common knowledge. Like if you OTS store, you sell these, you kind of get in trouble. But these look really nice, guys. And I'm stone cold honest. I personally want a play set of all of them, of all the cards in this set. Let me know in the comments down below which one of these cards are the OTS at 12 do you like, and which one you like the most. And if you're gonna add one card in here, what would you add? Not trying to make another comment question a day, but I read every single one of your comments multiple times throughout the day, guys. And I'd love to know what you think. Personally speaking, if I was Konami, I would sideswipe everybody and add a 4th Ultimate Rare that was insanely short printed. I mean, insanely short printed 4-print Ultimate Rare Ash Blossom and Joy Spring alternate art. That's what I would do. You know how super rare and amazing and hard that would be to find? That would make the card more rare, more enjoyable. Everyone will go crazy to get. They're insanely hard to find. It's like a prismatic rare out of the core set, just ultimate rare, alternate art, Ash Blossom and Joy Spring in OTS 1 Pack 12. Don't make it easy, because if everyone, it's like that thing out of The Incredibles. If everyone has it, then it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm paraphrasing, of course. Don't make it easy. Make it hard. Make it hard for us. But I'm dead serious. It'd be really cool to see that. And I'd like to know, once again, what you guys think in the comments section down below. Looking over at Black Closer Soldier, Soldier Chaos, the value's starting to go down a little bit. With a $71 market price, Neiman first editions are actually roughly around 61. After that one's gone, it goes back up to 65 to almost near 70 again, relatively quickly. But Black Closer Soldier is a card I think is still gonna have a lot of meta play when we get a new ban list come through. Once Orcas are put to the side, all the other decks have a huge problem with dealing with Black Closer Soldier, Soldier Chaos. So it's really cool to see that the card's going down in value a little bit. I wish it went down more. I personally have one, but for you guys, I would love for you guys to have another opportunity to get this card at a lower value. I don't think Konami's going to reprint this anytime soon. I could be wrong, but I don't think they're going to. It's still a phenomenal card. It's probably the best ranked 3 in the game, and it's an Earth, which I like a lot, because if it was dark, it could be a super poly target, which kind of sucks, but the fact that it's Earth, it makes it so it gets away around that. So I like this card a lot, and once again, hopefully they make this value goes low so you guys have an opportunity to. But if you don't want to wait, $61 is not that bad of a price point for a card which is holding a $71 market price. If you're looking to buy anything on TCG Player, once again, click on my description. It really does go help to support the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. In the description below is TCG Player link. Whatever you want to buy on TCG Player, buy through that link. It greatly helps support me. If you want to add it to your bookmark bar, I would greatly appreciate that. Then we have Vision Heroes, Increase and Forest. So I talked about the other day about how we saw the other heroes out of the Legendary Duelist set. They went down a lot from what they originally were. Vision Heroes did the opposite. Faris was like $5, Increase was like $3 upon release. Maybe a little bit high because of hype, but when it settled, and it settled really fast, these cards went down in value. We're looking at Vision Hero Increase, it's holding a $9 price point, almost near $10. Looking at Vision Hero Faris, it's almost near $9 as well. Vision Heroes is, I mean, once again, I never want to ever try to understand the hero market. I never want to do that, because the hero market is a whole life of its own. It's really hard to get a grasp out of a market that's built by the fans. And the fans can randomly say, hey, you know what, guys? Hey, Paisanos, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to all go ahead and have this new build that runs 3 increase, and then the value increase goes up. And you really don't know unless you're in all those hero communities. And I personally don't have enough time to dedicate only to one deck. But for those guys out there, you guys are the real heroes. Then we have Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood, a secret rare coming out of Dark Neilstorm. With a $4 market price, the value actually for Unlimited is almost around $4, as well as first edition for Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood. Yes, this card did get a reprint in the Dual Devastator set, and you can see over here in alternate art, which looks really nice, by the way. This alternate art looks insanely good as well. It's 50 cents. Like, I gotta really go in and I haven't had time to go in and really look at Dual Devastator as far as like the hand traps, but I really do want to grab a place at each one of these alternate arts. But going back to the original print of the Ghost of Spooky Dogwood, I recommend you go pick this up. This isn't the strongest one out of all the cards, by the way. This is called, it's not, the only reason this card's good, because you can abuse it with the time ruling. So if we're gonna be honest with ourselves, if we're gonna be stone cold honest, the only reason I want this card, personally speaking, is because I'm looking to play C3 Thunder Dragons, and this is quality for what it is, Paisanos. That deck takes about 10-minute turns, and if I'm cracking the best 2 out of 3, and we're going to game 3, and we're into the time, I'm throwing in Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood. And if you're not, that's fine. I respect you for that. But if you're looking to play like Orcas, or you're playing against any deck, any deck at all, they're gonna try Special Summon. They're gonna try Special Summon to create a board that which you can't break, so you can end your game quickly, so they could go draw and just enter the battle phase. Second phase, main phase, battle phase, attack. That's what they want to do. But if you drop Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood against them, you instantly gain life. So whatever board they create, they have to think in the back of the head, can I kill him after all this happens? So once again, guys, like I said, it's time rules. You know, it's an old saying, boys. Guess sara sara. Actually, it used to be a song. Guess sara sara. It means whatever will be. Like, if I'm going to game 3 with a combo deck and we're going about to hit time, 3 minutes in, I'm throwing in Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood. I gotta win. Like, I'm sorry, it's what I gotta do. I don't know about you. I didn't pay my entry to see about you in the tournament. I paid for me. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a one-player game, and I'm trying to make this one player hit the W's. So that's what I'm gonna do. And Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood will definitely be the card to get you there. Comment down below if you're using this card, if you're playing combo. Because if you're playing control, if you're playing like mid-range, you really don't need this card. Depending on the control, I think you can use it, but mid-range, you just don't need at all. But anyone playing combo, this is the card you need. And it's really mean, it's really upsetting to say, but it's factual. Let's be factual at the end of the day. Look at that Orchestrated Return. In about a month, this card's worthless. I think Orcas are going to get hit so badly that they're not going to be playable. I know looking at previous bans upon previous bans upon previous ban lists, Konami gave Orcas a little kiss, don't do that, okay? They did one of those, I'm right in the forehead. But look at Orchestrated Return and Orcas in general. This is the peak of what they are. I mean, you can say, well, Vita, wait a minute, they could peak with the Nightmare Mermaid. No. They are everywhere. They are more dominant now than they were in previous ban list. And they were hit by the previous ban list. So, what I think is going to happen with Orchestrated Return is, and Orcas in general, Konami's going to hit it hard. I think they should ban Skeleton because that just outright shuts the deck down. And let's say Orcas does get hit in the ban list to the point where they shut down. What's going to happen to cards like Orchestrated Return? It goes to the dollar binder. Well, the original Prince Cigarette coming out of Soul Fusion with a $22 market price, first gen versions are roughly around 22s, almost near $23 for this card. So if you have yours, you can do whatever you want with yours. I'm going to get rid of mine. And I highly recommend you guys get rid of yours if you want to get that value right now and work towards building another deck that is banless proof. If you're playing Orcas, the number one thing in your head gotta be, how do I get past the ban list? Because we all know you're gonna get, like, it's your number, you're target number one. You're the guy. So they're gonna get you, okay? I don't know about they're gonna get me, but they're definitely gonna get you. And if you're out there and you're playing Orcas, that's the question you have to constantly be asking yourself. When do I pull the trigger and sell this deck? And what do I pick up? I always say get something like Pendulum Magicians. I think Sea-Free Thunder Dragons is an insanely good deck. And with Chaos Dragon Leviathan being an ultimate reprint, the secret rares are dropping in value. So wait, and you'll go in the right time and grab that. But you can do whatever you want to do. You want to hold Orcas and go down with the ship? I respect you. Seriously. I respect you if you want to go down this. I've went down with the ship so many times. My name should be Bonafide. I've been down. I have so many decks where I was like, yeah, I didn't pick that up when it went down. I played it until it went down. I'm there with you. But I'm just telling you, if you want to get some quick value and turn that value into a new meta deck in which you can play past January banless, you're going to want to start working on it today. Then we have Trap Trick coming out of Soul Fusion. This card's insane and going up more and more and more in the market. I keep pointing to it because I think this card is insanely broken. I don't know if Konami's going to hit this on a ban list yet because this is more or less for control players, and they've done mostly, if we're going to be honest, mostly nothing throughout this meta because Orcas been running the show. But I think Trap Trick is an insanely good card. With a oh man. With almost a $12 market price, Neiman Unlimited of the card is roughly around $11. If you want a first edition version, that's when it starts hitting $12 for Trap Trick. And to be honest with you, I don't know whether to get 2 or 3 of these. I personally have 2. I think I want to get 3, and I'd like to know if you guys are running this card at all. Obviously, this is only for the high rarity original print coming out of Soul Fusion. If you want the ultra rare versions, they're about $5, which is lower because they used to be 6s. For Trap Trick. And once again, this is only for control players, and I do think eventually control will be a tier 1 deck again. I think it's inevitable that we're going to see a tier 1 control deck, which I love, by the way. I love control decks. I played Ultra Guys forever. I would love to see control come back into the game. And if they do come back into the game, there's, I mean, a pretty obvious chance they're going to be using cards like Trap Trick to help facilitate that type of control that they want to do in the game state. Then we have Condemn, which has Soul Fusion, a card which everyone kind of forgot about right off the gate. I have about a place of these. I really need to get more of these because this card is super good, super forgotten about. The card has a market price of roughly around $1.30. Realistic price points, unlimited versions are about 94 cents. Neiman first editions, that's gonna run you $1.04. For Condemn Witch. This card's insanely good, and I just think it needs to find a deck it fits in. It's like a great Lego piece that just doesn't have a good piece to, building. Yu-Gi-Oh! I think Condemn Witch definitely has great potential in the future, and I think anyone out there that's holding this card, seeing original Prince Cigarette coming out of Soul Fusion, by the way, Megaton should have reprinted this, but it didn't. So what does that tell you? It tells me that this is a good card with great potential. And looking at previous sets and previous sets and previous sets, we see secret rares that do nothing, that hold high value. I did market watches about them constantly. And I think Condemn, which is one of those cards that might not do anything for a long while, but the minute the hype of it possibly doing something, I got caught in my mouth. The hype of possibly doing something, I think Condemn Witch is going to go up higher in value. I think it's a phenomenal card, and a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are just overlooking it. Don't be that guy. Go in and grab this card. It's in the back of your everyone's trade binder. Go in and get theirs, build it to your binder, or throw it to a deck box, put it aside, set and forget about it. Realistically speaking, you shouldn't really put it in a deck box unless you have it in a well-insulated area. Highly recommend double sleeving it, throwing it in a binder you're not using. If you don't have that, then of course, then double sleeving it and throwing it in a deck box. So make sure it's in an area that is not too cold or not too hot. It's just the Goldilocks zone of where you put your deck boxes. Okay, Magical Musketeers are amazing. I always said this, and I got a lot, and I ate a lot of crow for saying how much this deck's amazing. I said this deck's amazing, it just needs to be in the right meta, and this deck is going to be a superstar. Well, can we safely say, I think we can, by the way, but can we safely say that Magical Musketeer is a good deck? Think about it. It's good against everything. It goes in the Utopia the double combo for 10k to the face easily, and it can make your opponent's monster lose his effect, have 0 attack. So when Utopia double, not only attacking, but you're not attacking over on something, you're attacking for literally 0 damage for his 10k to the face. Like, I think if you have Caspar and Starfire, this is a great deck to play. This is definitely a bandage-proof deck. Konami's gonna go Caspar, yeah. Let's hit that insanely good Musketeer deck. Orcus players, calm down. I got your back. No, this card's insane. And if anyone out there playing like DD Crow, they have their own version. I can't find it. I didn't type in Musketeers. I just whatever. They have their own version called Dancing Needles, which targets 3 cards in either player's graveyard during either player's turn. If you guys doesn't know what Magical Musketeers do, I have a deck profile on the channel that literally explains the deck and explains what you need to do in order to play this deck and play against Musketeers, which is just as important. Once again, this deck's the deck that catches a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players off guard. With Castle being around $17, it's stabilizing in price point. Starfire, which is $16, is also stabilizing in price point. These cards should be like $8 and like $5 respectively, and they went up so high in value because they are so good. And Yu-Gi-Oh players are just sleeping on this deck. And you go in a tournament and you play against this deck. If you don't have the answers to this deck, you lose to this deck. Like, that's it. You just lose. That's it. It's done. It's a deck that catches a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players off guard. Look at the previous events. Yu-Gi-Oh players have been topping with Magical Musketeers. Not talked about as much because the star of the show is Orcus, but this deck literally is an Orcus assassin. It perfectly is that. Don't get it twisted. This deck is made to beat Orcus. It's exactly what it is. And if you're done and sick and tired of playing against Orcus at locals, and everyone's playing Orcus, walk in with this deck and watch them complain about how broken Musketeers are as they're playing Orcus. I'm just throwing it out there. It's something you really need to take into consideration. The rest of the deck, by the way, it's like $1 buying specials. But these are the cards you definitely need. You could get away with 2 Starfires, but you're definitely going to want to have 3 Caspars. Okay, looking at Into the Void, Battle Legends Ultra Rare versions holding at almost an $18 market price. We're seeing it starting to drop a little bit. Not a lot, but this guy over here listed around 12 plus 4, but $4 shipping is so weird. Like 16. After that, you see about 17. Then boom, it's back up to 19. This card's gonna go down in value the minute it gets hit in the ban list. It's gonna go to 1 in the ban list. And I know some people, and when I mentioned in my last video, they were like, "Whoa, wait a minute, V. The OCG ban list has 3 Into the Voids, 3 Chicken Games, 3 Upstarts," and yeah, no, I agree with you 100%. But it doesn't mean that's good or okay. It's still broken. They just don't know, they're not utilizing it. But if we had it here, we definitely would utilize it. And as we're seeing Into the Void being played on a lot of these decks, it obviously is obvious. I think this card's definitely gonna be a card that's gonna be limited moving forward. Comment down below, let me know what you guys think about this one. I've German ones. I probably should list those. I haven't still done that yet. German Into the Voids. Look at that Dual Devastator. This is a phenomenal box that was overcharged at Yu-Gi-Oh! Public. These boxes were sold out $40 a box. 40 bazookas for this box, and the most valuable card is Ash Blossom Joyous Spring, and we'll lie to ourselves and say it's $6. Realistically, you'll trade value it away for like 4 to 5s, but sure, $6. Let's lie. It's fun to lie. Super Optimization is also around $6. You betcha. Third most expensive card in the set, $3. Called by the Grave. Listen, I think this set is an insanely good set that was overcharged to place, in which vendors cracked the set open, sorted that bad boy open, sold it, and made a good amount of money. Vendors were happy, players were happy because they didn't buy. Hopefully, you guys didn't buy sealed. You bought singles using my TCG player link, and everyone's happy for the most part. Even though I wasn't a big fan of the market price of the set, which the market price on TCG player is 30, and I agree with that. It should be around 30. It is what it is, guys. And I really do think that it worked out for everybody at the end of the day. Seeing alternate art version of Hand Traps is great. Seeing Super Hot Musician get a reprint was amazing. This set was, I think Call by the Grave was a horrible choice. We had a Prismatic Secret. Moving forward, though, they're going to be one that used to be like $5 to $6 to almost near $9 at one point. Seeing it here reprinted is also awesome. It's good to see these great reprints, and I really wish Konami does this again. I know we just had a Megatin, Dual Power, all these reprint sets, but it's cool to see more reprint sets because we were definitely backed up for a long while with reprints, and it's cool to see Konami finally acknowledge that. Hopefully they don't acknowledge cards that need to be reprinted like Swap Frog, Pot of Extravagance, Phantasme. Hopefully we'll see that happen. But once again, it really is cool to see a lot of cards that definitely needed a reprint get that reprint, and alternate art hand traps. This is like Ash Blossom Joyous Spring and Ghost Ogre and Ghost Spell and all these other great hand traps. So Melody Awakening Dragon is a secret red card that, oh, this is common version. Hold on one second. I think the secret version of Melody Awakening Dragon is going to go up in value. I really do. It's the highest version of Melody Awakening Dragon. This card's absolutely insane. Everyone's looking at Chaos Dragon Levineer, and they're like, oh, great, I'll play that any deck that utilizes that card. Okay, cool. This card teaches you out 2 of those. This got 1 card, add to 2 Dragon-type monsters with 3,000 or more attack and 2,500 or less defense. This card's absolutely insane. It adds your cash dragon Levineers to your hand by pitching one card. You pitch one card and Melody, and those replace themselves with 2 cash dragon Levineers. Really good for deck thinning and really good for finding exactly what you want to get. Now the current market price of this card is roughly around $2, and you can see it over here. First edition versions are around $2. I personally ordered myself recently a place of this card, and if you don't have yours, you're gonna want to grab this. If you're looking to play Seaford combo, you better have this. And if you don't have this card, but you still want to play Cash Dragon Levineer in any deck, this is a phenomenal deck thinner that will fetch you out 2 of them as fast as possible. Remember I said about fetches the other day in my other previous market watch? Anything that fetches is normally really broken in Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, looking at Melody Awakened Dragon, we can see it being a fetch card. Looking at Trap Trick is probably it's probably the best trap card for fetching in the game, and I don't think there's nothing out that can come out that can replace this card. I just think anything that has the fetch ability for anything that's relevant, of course, is really good. And in the case of Melody Awakening Dragon, that's $2. I think it's highly undervalued. In fact, look at another card out of Legendary Collection Kaiba, which they have a lot of great cards. Now we're looking at it. Now we're just taking a step back and watching the set. There's a lot of value that's just being mismatched. And I think Training's a great card. I think Training will always have a potential to go up higher in value. And with a barely $6 market price, the current Lady Played first edition version of those cards is $5.50 to near $6 as well. This is a highly undervalued card. I think this card's gonna go insanely high in value in the future. I think the only way to go higher than Secret Rare Trading is OT Trading. And since we don't have OT Trading, there's a good chance Konami's not gonna reprint OT Trading because the potential reprint list is a mile thick and doesn't include trading. I do think that this card's gonna go higher and higher as we move forward in the market. Okay, so I've been looking at a lot of Legend Collection Kaiba lately, and anything that's value, I just ignore. Because I feel like values can always flip-flop, and also there's alternate rarities and alternate cards. I just don't really care about them, to be honest with you. But looking at all these other cards, they all have a lot of great potential. Anything Secret Rare in this set, you really want to look at right now because it's super undervalued. Like Dragon's Ravine, which is $3, but it's going to see meta play soon. In fact, it's kind of already doing it, but it'll see it in yet another deck that will be a meta deck post-banless. Return of Dragon Lords, which was like a $6, $7 super rare. You got reprinted and dropped down in value. Great card. Dragon Shrine Secret Rares are always the Secret Rares you want to play when you're gonna play Pendulums. Like, I don't know, something about this set just screams out to me pure value, but it's pure unknown value, and this set has a lot of it. Then we have Sea Monster of Theseus. I was just looking at this card actually the other day, and I just saved the link. I refreshed it recently for this video, but Sea Monster of Theseus is coming out of Raging Tempest. Original print Secret Rare is holding a $2 market price. This card was bought out and went to insanely high value. The market was almost clean about it. Our limited prices are about $4. First edition versions are about roughly around $5 for Sea Monster of Theseus. Now, the reason why I'm not always so excited with this card when it was bought out, because it has a reprint that's also Secret Rare in the 2017 Megatins. That's $2. The difference between these two cards is literally just text. There's no difference in color texture at all. And even though I always say go for the original print Secret, the original print Secret Rare first edition is insanely high in value. Obviously, you don't do that. You go for the Megatin, in which everyone did, by the way. Look at the price points and the prices. You got 30 prices on the bottom for the reprint. We have 39 prices for the original print out of Raging Tempest. So we're seeing this happen. This is very blunt and very obvious, as this market buyout was artificial. And even though I think Sea Monster Theseus is a phenomenal card, obviously not the best card 2017 Konami, but still a phenomenal card and has great potential. It only has good potential as long as Institution's around. And if you watch my advanced prediction videos, and I'll have one coming up soon, I don't think that Institution should be around. It's been in every meta deck since forever. We should get rid of that card. And the minute that card's gone, this card's gone. You could put Norton back to 3. If the Institution is at 1, it's not really gonna do much in the game. And that's the thing, like Konami hit so many innocuous cards when they really need to hit the problem. And the problem with a lot of these decks, even combo decks, I'll admit it, Institution is really good. It's an insanely good extender, and if it's not extended, going second is still a good card because you can Institution to Thousand Restrict and take your opponent's monster and link that into a Link Karibo and continue your combo with one card. Pay as a life points, but I get to get an interruption on board. An interruption that can just stop you from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, I'll do that. I'll take that any day of the week. Going second. Going first, it helps me set a combo, you say? Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. That's fine. So once again, Institution is an insanely broken card. And if that card was to get hit, the value Sea Monster Theseus would be pennies. More than likely. Anyway, Paisanos, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Please, make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. It's your boy V, and you Paisanos. You Paisanos have a great day.